Peekaboo. There I am. What is up? I told you I'd be back. What's up, sweetheart? How are you? How are you, shortest wedding? How are you this evening, Shar? How are you this evening? Oh, only Limburger. Come on now. Come on now. Like my shirt? Check out that one. He didn't turn out that well, but yeah. What's up, brother? Jeremiah, Jeremiah, I went to school with him back when we were littles, man. Back in elementary school. You see, if you want, Jeremiah, you can click on that link up above and come and jump on panel with me if you want. Just gonna make spaghetti tonight. Shoot the shit for a while. You know? I am good, Char. I am good. You missed what? I'm at work in the... Oh, okay. All right, brother. Yeah, we were best friends back in 6th grade, in 7th grade, until they moved out of state. But, hell yeah, there were some badass days, that's for sure. Oh, the shirt? Yeah, it's supposed to be semicolon. I guess that's like the symbol for suicide prevention awareness and mental health awareness, I believe. We do still have adventures. See, now every year in Utah, we treasure hunted last summer. Yep, and we're going to treasure hunt again this summer, aren't we? Every year in Utah, this realtor company has a treasure hunt. They legitimately hide, like this year was 20,000, I think. They actually did it twice this year, but I live in Idaho, and this is a contest in Utah, and I don't have any transportation. So what did I do? I called my buddy on like in a last minute notice. I called my buddy Jeremiah. I'm like, bro, I know where this treasure's at. I didn't know where it was at. I was clear off on the wrong set of mountains completely, but it was still fun. I learned a lot about Utah, but he didn't even second guess it. He's like, hell yeah, buddy, I'll go climb the top of this fucking mountain for you. So, yeah, my good old brother Jeremiah. Yeah, I love treasure hunting too. Hell yeah, I dropped 50 pounds and in training. Hell yeah, brother, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we're going to get it this year, bro. I'm telling you. I got a good feeling we're going to get it this year, bro. I almost died climbing that mountain. Fuck, I almost died watching you climb that mountain, bro. Like, legitimately almost died watching you climb that mountain. Like, I was getting out of breath and... Like, I was blown away that you did it, you know? Especially with me just calling up out of the blue like that, you know? I think that's one of the things I'll remember for the rest of my life right there, bro. For sure. You really dropped 50? You really dropped 50 pounds and you've been training, bro? Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Hell yeah. That's badass, Jeremiah. Just reminding you're on your Get channel. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right. So Stone Gator, what's up? Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I couldn't remember my fucking other StreamYard password and shit, so I just went with this one. But you know, Stone Gator. Here's a link if you'd like to come up and say hi or whatever. We're just hanging out, kicking it, making spaghetti. Last week we made creamy potato soup. It was good. So okay, so this is like my dad's recipe. Like I learned how to make spaghetti by watching my dad over the years. And I changed it up a bit from what he does. And anyway, I've got a pound of sausage, like a pound and a half of hamburger, all browned up and in the crock pot. Other ingredients we're going to be using tonight are going to be using a green pepper, a yellow pepper, and a red pepper. Mushrooms, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes. I usually try to use fresh tomatoes, but since it's February in Idaho, tomatoes aren't readily available. So there's that. But what kind of spaghetti? My dad's everything spaghetti. Yes. My dad, and so shit, gotta go. Enjoy your spaghetti. One day I'll come over and I'll teach you to make an awesome chicken taco soup, and we'll shoot the shit. Hell yeah, over a bottle of Jaeger and some bourbon. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, get all down and funky. A couple of 45-year-old geriatrics drinking. Yeah. Okay, be safe, brother. Love you, man. Make sure stopping in. Nice you are. I shared your live moment. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really do. I tell everybody all the time that I wouldn't be if it wasn't for the people in the community that are continually there for me and support me. I wouldn't be able to do this shit. I honestly wouldn't be able to do it. Bye, new buddy. Shar says, "Can we see your eyes? Can you see my eyes?" Well, I guess. What did my eyes tell you? Can we see your eyes? 425, 18 TR, bro. Yeah. I guess that's the way to look at it. What? What about my eyes, man? Come on now. Why do I wear glasses? I wear glasses for a couple of different reasons. The main reason is because I have I have cluster migraines, and the light brings them on. So, like when I'm around the lights and shit, I usually wear them. Plus, I really depend on my sunglasses when, like, I'm in public, and me being on here is like in public. So these are like my blinders. These are what help me, not see all the outside shit that I don't need to focus on, all the worry and shit. But I've been taking them off. It's a process. I mean, I got extreme anxiety. I got antisocial anxiety disorder. I got chronic depression, PTSD, and panic attacks. A few other ones I won't mention on here right now, but they help me. They help me block the bullshit. I call them my horse blinders, man. One thing you learn about me, Stone Gator, is like straight up. If you want to know something about me, ask me, man. I'll tell you. Don't matter what it is. No matter what it is, I'll tell you the truth, man. What have I found treasure hunting? Oh, all kinds of stuff. I found my wife when I wasn't even out treasure hunting. That was an amazing treasure hunt. Okay, I just like to ask. Sorry. Oh no, you don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. I'm a curious person too. I like to know I'm being asked certain questions. So, shit, man. What have I found out treasure hunting? I found an 1836 penny last summer with my metal detector. It's worth like $3, but how many of you have an 1836 penny? Yeah. Old bottles. I found all kinds of bottles, jewelry. Haven't really got a real good score yet or anything. Getting closer to finishing up packing. Packing, where are you moving? None of my business, but Warrior Nun, praise the Lord and hallelujah be his name. Thank you, Aaron, for speaking truth. May the spirit of the Father be upon you and yours today. Warrior Nun, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you putting us in your prayers. Very much so. He wasn't running from anything. The detective asked if he'd ever threatened his sister or parents. Eric paused for good day to Aaron's guests. Yes, thank you. But when the detective divulged details of the crime and implied that he might be responsible, Eric became emotional. Yes. Sure did. A long pause is often seen before a lie. That's a wonderful treasure. Your wife. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Best damn treasure I'll probably ever find. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, 1836, 1838. Yeah, that's old. That's the oldest one I found so far. I found a couple really early 1900 ones, but Freischauer, I need that kind of treasure hunt for a husband. Hey, you know what? I figured out, and this is no bullshit. This is no bullshit. I'm not no goddamn relationship fucking counselor or any of that shit. But the moment I stopped looking for a partner, she fell right in my lap. Like, legitimately, no bullshit. We've been together since the day we met. That's almost 17 years ago now. Legitimately, since the day we met. She left her whole entire life behind and everything. So, yes, greetings. Greeting to Aaron's wife. Thank you, babe. That was Warrior Nun, baby. She said thank you, Warrior Nun. I'm moving. Where are you moving? You're moving like out of state, across the country, to a new country. Idaho. Gator, you don't need. You just wish to find. Don't even need to wish to find, man. It's crazy how our soulmates will end up finding us. Sure. I'm done trying at 44. Oh, come on. You can't be done trying. That's not in the vocabulary over here. Get to know. Can't be done trying. Are you sick of trying? Then quit giving up. If you never give up, you never have to try again. If you just keep on going, you never have to try again, you know? I'm just saying. I'm glad I don't have to be out there on the fucking dating scene. I'm telling you right now. Nobody'd ever take my ass home, especially right now. All broken up, toothless, and fucking, you know? Hell yeah. God said someone to you. Yep, he did. And I cursed him the very first day. I was like, God, you're an asshole. Also, not too bad as I moved in. Well, that's cool. Sorry, I forgot to say hello, Sugar Glider. Babe, Charlotte's Webbing says hello, Sugar Glider. Sugar Glider says hello. You stopped looking much, Aaron's wife. Yeah, I did. I stopped looking and my wife found me. And yeah, like I said, we've been together ever since then, and we have our little tiffs every now and then, you know, our little differences every now and then. But for the most part, we don't even argue with each other. Like, I'll try to argue with her just to get her going because I like to argue, and like I can only go so long without a good fucking argument. So, plus I like getting her riled up. It's fun. So, you know, I mean, that's what I do. So, okay, so spaghetti. You know how Eminem has mom's spaghetti? Well, this is dad's spaghetti, okay? So I got a pound of sausage, pound of ground Italian sausage, and like a pound and a half of hamburger fried up in the crock pot, ready to go. Okay, I got a yellow pepper, a green pepper, and a red pepper. I'm going to chop those up right here, right now. I've got a pan sitting right down here. The pan sitting right down here. Right there. That the hamburger drippings and the sausage drippings were in. I just turned it up on to like medium just now. And I am going to saute all my vegetables. Oh, hang on. I'm going to saute all my vegetables in the hamburger and sausage drippings before I add them into the crock pot. So I'm going to add the green pepper, the red pepper, the yellow pepper, the onion, and the mushrooms all in the frying pan with the hamburger drippings before I put them in the crock pot. This is my favorite invention in the world right here. This I call it a slap chop because that's what you do. You slap it and it chops the shit up. So it really cuts down on your cutting time. You know, I like it. I like it a lot. I just stuff a few of them in here. Just stuff a few of them in there like that. We'll just put her on there.
When 33-year-old Rebecca Becky Klein failed to show up for her job as a caregiver for disabled people, alarm bells immediately went off. Her girlfriend, 28-year-old Nicole Abashiri, reported her missing later that day, but investigators worked to untangle the twisted case.
Turn this up a little bit.
According to Nicole, Becky left for work as usual that morning, but in a round of late
Green pepper.
However, Becky's boss found that comment odd because he'd spoken with her
The green pepper. yellow pepper.
But no one had heard from the reliable caregiver. As worry began to grow, Becky's mother called Nicole back and expressed her fears that something was terribly wrong. Nicole told her
The chops them up pretty good. Yeah. So get this cranked up a little bit. Get this sucker rolling. We'll try it with no glasses here for a minute. Okay, so I love to use fresh garlic, but I absolutely hate how long it takes to knock all the shit off of them, off of a clove of garlic. A buddy of mine showed me this a few years back. It blew my mind. I was like, no fucking way. So you take your clove of garlic, just bust them all off the stalk. So you're left with the end piece. And you just take an empty container like this. This is an old Italian seasoning container. Put the lid on it. Bounce it around a bit. And then, voila. Your garlic, for the most part, has been peeled. For the most part, see? Then I just take that garlic, put it in my slap chop here. Usually put about half of it in with the vegetables I'm sauteing. Usually put about half of it in with the vegetables I'm sauteing. And then put the other half of it into the hamburger. Okay. Onion. Oh. I probably have one of the weirdest ways anybody has ever chopped an onion, but I just take the nub off the top, then I go down to about how much I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use. I just cut that first layer off all the way around. Right? Peel that first layer back. Okay. And then when I do chop an onion, I usually cut it like this, all the way across. And then I just start making, I start going like this with it. Turning the onion. And then I'm going to cut it. Just take it thin or small, you know, real thin at the top. Right into the pan. We are starting to smell like spaghetti. We are definitely starting to smell like spaghetti. Let that simmer for a couple more minutes. Okay, so sausage, hamburger. Oh, it saves the cutting board, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm way behind in the chat, everybody. So, screening to Aaron's wife. I'm moving across town. God sends someone to you across town. Sorry, I forgot. You stopped looking much. I'm not trying. LOL. Not looking for anyone right now. Hell yeah. Well, that's probably when you find one. The way God sees us, not like a man. I don't look, not do I care. What is this significant other for? I can give myself anything I want, including the love and support. You never have to worry about yourself stabbing yourself in the back either, you know? Yummy. Warrior says, are you serious, Lord? Oh, that's on the menu right here. The Lord works in happy ways. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And it's lunchtime here in Australia. Hell yeah. I love leftover spaghetti. So yummy. Yes, indeed. Yes, I like spaghetti on toast as well. As weird as it sounds. Yes, Limburger. Yes, Limburger. Nice. Earbud alert. Oh, sorry, I forget about that stuff. You got to remind me. I can smell it from here. Yummy, indeed. Shows arm strength. Lord have mercy. It's Sunday. Yep, onions. Yes. Oh my God, Aaron, that saves the cutting board. Yep, it does. All children are safe, happy, and healthy on this planet. Indeed. One child is one too many. Hashtag save the Limburger. The best purple onions. Yes, I am partial to purple onions myself. Is purple best onions? Raw onions stimulates brain cells. I believe so. I think they are. I love them. I don't like that. I don't like that burning heat from fucking food. I like a flavorful food. I don't like my mouth to be on fire and Like onions don't need to be hot. So if I'm buying onions, I'm usually buying the purple onions. Of course, if I'm doing like an Oriental stir fry or something, I'll use a white onion instead of a purple onion. I think white onions go better with Oriental food than purple onions do. So that's what I use. Okay, so we're gonna mix this in. We're gonna mix all this together. The peppers, the garlic, the hamburger, sausage. So that's starting to look pretty good. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do mushrooms, black olives, and green olives. I have a cool way, I think it's a cool way anyway, that I do the olives. I don't use my slap chop. I do the mushrooms the same way when I use canned mushrooms, and my grocery store that's just right up the street here didn't have any good. They had just slimy brown, black, nasty mushrooms. So purple are the best, Char. I would have to say myself. So I had to use canned onion or canned mushrooms today instead of fresh mushrooms. So I have never bought a purple onion. They're good. I like them. They're a lot more flavorful. They're a lot more flavorful than regular yellow onions. I was taken to grocery store with my grandma growing up. Yeah. I love all kinds of mushrooms, even the fun guy ones, you know. The humble parsley lowers anxiety and excess farting. Yes, I am very partial to parsley. I love my parsley. I already got it in the hamburger. So, mushrooms, black olives, green olives. So I'll do the black olives first. So after I drain them, I just leave them right in the can. And whatever knife I'm using, I just take them and I just chop them right in the can. The knife's hot. Damn it. Okay, here we go. My knife. Just chop them right in the can. You know, then you get kind of a different variety of sizes of bits of olive. Take that right in the crock pot. Now this next step that I'm going to do. I picked this up on my own. My dad didn't even do this. He used green olives, but I'll use a jar about like this usually, and I just take the green olives and I'll pour the juice right into the right into the hamburger on a bottle this big. I just use all the juice in it, and I do use the slap chop on these ones. We just fit about half the bottle in there at a time. So I just tip it upside down. And I don't really smash it. I don't really chop these ones all that much. I give them like 3 or 4 maybe. I like bigger chunks of green olives. Oops. Maybe one more. Right into the pan spaghetti sauce. Slap chop them again. Right in the spaghetti sauce. Since we're using canned mushrooms, I'll put the canned mushrooms in here as well. Mushrooms right in there. Now we're done with the slap chop. That's done. So, we're gonna stir on this. Get a good stir on this. This is what we've got so far. This is what we got so far. So now we got what I call our liquids. Like I said, since we don't have any, since it's February in Idaho, I can't put my own fresh tomatoes in here. So I got to put some diced tomatoes in there and some tomato sauce. And there's a couple secret ingredients here that I'm gonna divulge. That this will really knock your spaghetti out of the fucking ballpark. So, yes. Where says eat herbs fresh and lots cleanse kidneys. You will pee more than usual. Clears eyes too white. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Book of Daniel. I put black chai seeds in my food. I've never tried that. I feel weird up here all by myself. I might cry. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to cry. I never use salt on any of my food when I cook. I am addicted to salt. I love salt. I could put salt on just about everything. However, my wife, my son, and my daughter don't like salt all that much, and it's not that healthy for you, as we didn't know. But I still love my salt, so I don't salt my food because of my kids and my wife. So I usually try to buy, like my tomato sauces. I just try to buy all sodium-free shit when I buy like canned vegetables and just whatever. I just try to buy sodium-free shit. So I just put in a can of tomato sauce. Get ready to put in a can of diced tomatoes. I'm sure I'll end up putting in two cans of diced tomatoes, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Give this a good little mix here. Yeah, it's gonna need a can of both of each one still. So 2 cans of diced tomatoes, 2 cans of spaghetti, and this will feed my family of 4 of us. And trust me, my 16-year-old son can put some fucking food down. Like, I thought I could eat like a fucking ox when I was a kid, when I was his age. Like, yeah. He's hollow and he never stops filling up. But a good size crock pot. This crock pot that we got, the slow cooker that we got, it'll last us 2 full days. Like, we'll have spaghetti tonight, and then tomorrow for lunch we'll have spaghetti, and then tomorrow for dinner I'll have spaghetti again. Just because it's that good, and I don't waste the shit. So, yeah. So the secret ingredients, which I think are the most important ingredients besides maybe the hamburger and the sausage for this spaghetti sauce. One is this stuff right here. Number 2 is this stuff right here. This is absolutely a must when you make a spaghetti. Okay? You gotta have your apple cider distilled vinegar. Okay? Now you're not gonna put a whole bunch in there. You're just gonna put a little bit. With the vinegar, you're gonna season it to your taste. So I like my spaghetti kind of tangy with a sweet after bite. You know what I mean? Like not too get your taste buds right off the bat with the vinegar, but a cool mellow meltdown of the dark brown sugar. Dark brown sugar. This and this, the 2 most important ingredients when you're making homemade spaghetti. Right here. Woo! Okay. So I know how much my family likes the vinegar, so I pretty much know how much to put in there for my family. If you've never tried it before, I would, depending on how big your spaghetti is, how many people you're feeding or whatnot, I would probably start out with like an 1/8 of a cup, maybe even a 1/16 of a cup. For my family, we like ours a little bit tangier, so I just pour in some. So, you know, about this much. About that much. And then brown sugar. I probably put about right around a 1/2 cup of brown sugar in to begin with. And then I never taste my food before I sit down to eat. I always have my son, my daughter, or my wife come and taste it. So yeah. There you go. Here we go. Oh yes, I can smell the brown sugar. I can smell the vinegar really well. The tomatoes, the olives, just great, fantastic. So, and then tonight when we go to bed, I'll just leave the crock pot on. I'll just put it on warm and let it stay warm all night long, and let it just sit there and marinate in itself all night long. It's even better the next day. The longer you let it just sit there and cook, slow cook, it just brings out so many more of the flavors. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Like, put a little bit of basil in there. A little bit of basil. I don't have any more Italian seasoning, but usually I put a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. So that right there is your homemade spaghetti. A pound for like a good sized family of 4. A pound of ground sausage, Italian sausage, or hot sausage, whatever you want. I like using the ground. So a pound of ground sausage, a pound and a half of hamburger, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, 2 cans of tomato sauce, a red pepper, a green pepper, a yellow pepper, or no peppers at all if you don't want. Mushrooms, green olives, black olives, fresh garlic, and a little bit of love and some tenderness. You have a kick-ass spaghetti. So, let me mix this up one more time. Now I'll let this simmer. On in the crock pot. At 350 is the highest temperature it'll go. So I'll let this simmer at 350 for like the next hour. I'll stir it a few times. But yeah, this is what we got. Some people might not like it. Some people will look at it and say, "Oh my God, that's fucking gross." But don't knock it till you try it. You know what I mean? All right, everybody. I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I always appreciate the support. Warrior Nun, Charlotte's Webbing, Jackie fucking Cunningham. Yeah, I think it's pretty much just us tonight, guys. Jeremiah, I love you, my brother. Stone Gator. Did you get my email, Stone Gator? Are you still here? Maybe no, probably not. I emailed you. Oh, so did you get to see what the spaghetti looked like there? Oh, I know. I just like saying Jackie fucking Cunningham. I just like saying Jackie Cunningham. So, you know. Did you see the spaghetti sauce, Char? Because I'm getting ready to sign off because we're done. So, red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, onion, purple onion, garlic, fresh clove of garlic, parsley, vinegar, brown sugar, tomato sauce, 2 cans, tomato sauce, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, mushrooms, green olives, black olives, hamburger, and ground sausage. Let it simmer. The longer it simmers, the better it's going to taste. Hey, just don't block the fucking Limburger, okay? If anybody blocks the Limburger over here, you're going to get your wrenches taken away. I'm just kidding. Don't block the Limburger. All right, guys. This is Get to Know. Thank you for joining me tonight. I know this wasn't a typical show, but I kind of try to, I'm going to try to start focusing this kind of shit over on my other channel. Char, do you by chance have the link to my other channel pulled up by chance, or can you grab it real quick and post it in the chat maybe for me real quick? So I'm gonna start doing more shit like this just on my other channel, but I'm gonna save my get to know channel just for my get to know stuff. I want to keep them as separate as possible. I know I'm not doing a very good job with that right now, but I'll get better. So, and we'll wait for Char to drop the link to my Aaron channel. And with that being said, remember everybody, there are parasites out there that you wouldn't even believe. There are so many parasites out there. It's disgusting. If you have children, if you have nieces and nephews, if you have grandchildren, stepchildren, if you don't have children and your siblings have children, or you have a friend who has children, keep your eyes on them. It don't take long for one of these parasites to get their hands on one of your children and fuck the rest of their life up for them real good. It only takes a matter of minutes and it causes a lifetime of bullshit. With that being said, keep an eye out on each other. Keep an eye out on yourselves. Keep your kids held close. Remember, this is get to know. One child is one too many. Like, subscribe, share the shit out of this, you guys. Let's get this shit going, man. I love you all. Thanks, guys. Yes, subscribe. I might. I don't know. I might. I don't know. My buddy Robin Banks wants me to too, so I might. If I do, I'll give you guys at least a half hour notice. You know, I'm gonna start doing that at least. You know, giving everybody at least a half hour notice before I go live. Oop. All right, everybody. This is get to know. All children are safe, happy, and healthy on this planet. Team Rose, much love. I love you. We love you. Stay Rose. Stay beautiful. Warrior Nun, Charlotte's Webbing, all of the get to know crew, all of you, I love you. Much love and support. I appreciate it all. Keep your children safe, keep them close, keep them happy, keep them healthy. Let's stand tough on pedophilia, everybody. This is get to know. Have a good night.